Hello, everyone. So, season two of Dota Dragon's Blood on Netflix released today, and I've been highly anticipating this one. I am still so far behind, procrastinating and terrible because I have not ever played the Dota games. I promised myself that before the second season came out, I was going to start on them. I haven't even looked at the lore. I'm very sorry, y'all. But I really, really enjoyed the first season. Like, once again, I have no knowledge of what Dota is supposed to be about, how accurate this is to the games and everything. But I loved the first season and I was very, very excited for the second one to come out. So the second season has 8 episodes, all of which are available on Netflix right now. And each episode is around the 25-minute mark. Of course, we have the regular voices. Tony Todd is back as Slyrak. Yuri Lowenthal is back as Davion, and we have again a bunch of those familiar characters from this first season who come back into this one, and a bunch of brand new ones who come into. But without further ado, let me get into my review for season two of Dota Dragon's Blood on Netflix. So right off the bat, I really like the animation style and the fights. I thought were epic. The score was epic in the first season, and everything you can tell they had definitely way more of a budget this time around because everything is just elevated from again all these things of animation and music, but definitely too just the performances and the characters have a lot more time to kind of be on screen and flush out themselves to everyone in ways that are just so interesting and fun to watch. And a lot of them, they're all static characters, so they have really, really good growth in this season, and it's really fun to watch. Of course, I love the relationship between Slyrak and Davion, and they do get definitely a great arc, but a lot of, I want to say, the drama and kind of the best performances and best arcs come from some of the new characters that they bring in this season. And specifically, the Slayer is the one who kind of gave me the best sense of like a really, really good arc in this. She's absolutely awesome and brings a lot to the table for everyone put in the situation here. And of course, there's a bunch of different storylines going on, and when they all intertwine, it gets so epic and interesting and entertaining because usually that means that war and very bad things are coming to play. And when things go down in the show again, the animation is absolutely stellar and fantastic. And you can definitely tell that they gave these characters quite a bit more abilities to play with. And of course, when the animation comes to it, it's just so slick and crisp, smooth. It's awesome. It's so much fun to watch. It's pretty epic. And of course, pretty bloody. They definitely amped up the violence in this too. We get to see dragons absolutely tearing people from limb to limb and apart. And the swordplay is fantastic and can be pretty brutal too. But yeah, no, it is a truly terrifying world that they live in, and they really elevate that. It's not just through the fights that we see, the violence that they showcase, but also too just the tragedy and all of the trauma that our characters have to go through and also push through to become better versions of themselves and more capable to take on the world that they live in. And of course too just the dragons that are in it, the people who want to use the dragons for their own personal gain. And I love the commentary too just about how some of this evil has to be necessary for this world really to coexist. I really, like I said, the arc in this season is pretty damn fantastic, and this is such a good anime series from Netflix that really just dives into so many great topics and just it's so everyone brings their A game from the people who, like I say, animate it, write it, voice act it. It's just the tiniest little things in this show are honestly so perfect to me, and it's just so much fun to watch and so entertaining. And yeah, like this whole season just has such a smart and well-paced build up to the finale that just kept me gripped to my seat the entire time. I was able to binge this all in one sitting because, like I said, 8 episodes, 25 minutes long each, and I was anticipating this a lot. I was really excited for it. And it was very easy to binge and super entertaining to do so as well. Just like I said, so well written and so well paced, and it is pretty awesome. The only really things that I can kind of take away from this season, or I wish that they wouldn't quite have done, is that every now and then the screen would fade to black in this really weird way that made it seem like it was cutting to commercial break. But of course, this is all on Netflix and there is no commercial. So I just found some of these black cuts, and then sometimes it'd pick up right where the scene left off, or maybe just like half an hour into the future. I found was just kind of a weird way to do these things with the fade to black. Even the music cuts out and then it goes back to the scene. I just, like I said, it kind of was a little weird, and I don't understand why they made that choice when, again, they're not cutting to commercial breaks. This is all on the Netflix. And then The ending of this is a bit ex machina-ish, where it's just kind of solved with you take something down and the rest of your threats kind of go away for the most part. They do break it up in a bit of an interesting way where, again, I don't want to get into spoilers too much, but the fight still lives on, but of course there isn't nearly the same threat that they're dealing with by the end of everything. And I just find that sometimes the Ex Machina can be a little lazy, and it kind of was here, but I've seen way worse, and it wasn't really anything that took too much away from the show for me. It was still entertaining, and the ending does leave open potential for a third season, which I think is going to be a very interesting arc that again is going to push some of our characters out of their comfort zone, whether that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. And it might do the same with the viewers, which again, I personally love when a show can make you feel uncomfortable in a way that you're just kind of like you feel almost broken because of what's happening to a certain character or a group of people. And this show just does that absolutely perfectly and so well. And with all this taken together, Dota to me is one of the must-watch anime series if you're into animated shows on Netflix. It's so well done, and this second season, just like the first one, is absolutely fantastic, and that is why I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It was damn near perfect to me, and just so much fun to watch. Like I said, you get hooked on. It's so easy to get hooked on this show, and once you do, it's just again, I really want to play the games. I promise. I promise at the very least I will look up a ton of lore in the story of Dota before the third season comes out. So I think I probably have a year before that comes out since yeah, I'm just so excited for more of this cuz damn is it ever fantastic and just so good. But yeah, Netflix is definitely continuing the hot streak with their anime series. And of course, if you've seen season 2 of Dota Dragon's Blood on Netflix, please let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. And if you like this review, give it a thumbs up. You can check out all the other reviews and everything I do on this channel through my playlist down below. And I also link some up top here. Subscribe, turn a little ringer on if you want to know when I upload new videos. And if you want to check out everything I do live stream and Twitch wise, there's a link to that in the description or the bio of this video and on my channel. And at both of those places, there's also a link to the Media Mountain, which is my Discord, where we talk about movies, video games, comic books, TV, music, pretty much everything that's awesome in this world. So you can definitely join that amazing community. I'll make it even more amazing than it is already today. And yeah, just awesome, guys. Please go check out Dota. It's one of the best anime series on Netflix right now. And it's just so entertaining, so much fun, and just so awesome.